Yo, we back, man. We back like we never left,
Back
man.
like we never left.
You know what? As I hit this button, I hit that next button. You know what that button gonna be?
What?
The only button they have, Chris. The only button they have, the talk the things.
Slow down with the grin.
If I hear I
WTG.
share this up, man. Share that, Chris.
Get you. Can we just slow down? Stop crushing out people like prayer say. You gotta slow down. Moving too fast. No, we will. We moving too fast, my people, mi gente. You gotta slow down.
100 records just blowed on a baddie.
Okay.
100 snow bunny made it snow in Miami. Yeah, big one drink lean out the Grammy. Top of the penthouse, she sing to me like Brandy.
Okay.
I feel the room where vibes it get sexy.
Okay.
Mushrooms get mixed in with ecstasy. I count hundreds up and let shorty caress me.
Share the life, share the life.
Bottle, yeah.
Facebook, share it up. YouTube, subscribe, like, comment. IG, put up in your story.
Facts.
We here. Back with another one. Ready to entertain the masses with great content. Top your ass in.
Off the lyric, I just ran through a chick. Drop the top on her car, it was Nestle.
Yeah.
Everything got with her.
Oh yeah, she share up. She share up. She share up. Back with another one. This your boy the coolest breezer in West Indies. We get disconnected all yeah. We got some technical difficulties, but you can't keep a good man down. We go keep grain when they want we to frown. Your boy is back, and we here. We ready to give you that good gas, man. Ain't not alone. You know what I'm saying? My co-host, my brother. The guy that had kick it out too and that had drive and dish. Big Reno in the house, Reno done in the building. How you feeling, Reno?
It's light skin rain to them, man. They different to them. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta come
Hey,
in
Reno?
different. And I gotta be light skinned and check.
Oh,
For
for
this
sure.
episode, you know.
For sure.
The baby oil outside, you know. Things going crazy. You know
Some
what I
baby
mean?
oil.
Like,
Protecting your eyes from the baby oil, so you got
been
squint.
driving home from work and people been just spraying baby oil everywhere in the freeway. I said,
That's how DC
"What?"
going on.
It says a party, man. I didn't even know what the news is. Like, where all this baby oil come from, dog? Like,
Yeah,
something must have happened that I don't know about.
Yeah. So yeah, something happened. For sure, the verdict came out and not guilty, Mr. Combs, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people like his sons and a couple other celebrities are celebrating it. Even Boozy Badass, he was super happy. You know what
That's
I'm saying?
half though. That's half. He half not guilty, but he's still
mean-
guilty though. And them two things that he guilty of, transportation of prostitution. That's up to 10 years each. So he facing 20 years right now. You know, and a shit ton of lawsuits.
Well, with that lawyer, I feel he'd be good.
That's what I was saying too. I was like, man, I know he facing 20 years for his first offense. He probably gonna get like, he might get tapped with a little too, if anything. I honestly, I think he just gonna go home. I don't think that they're gonna probably make it do community service, you know. Make you start picking up baby oil bottles off the street.
You know what I'm saying? Or some fuck.
Some fuck.
What the Diddy? Hey, I ain't gonna lie. We talk about Diddy at least 7 episodes straight, 5 episodes straight. Like we are not straight, but like we have if you go on all episodes, you could find at least. I promise you, I could bet anything. At least 5 to 6 episodes of we discussing Diddy. He been in the news, man. He been in the news like for as long as for like this whole year. You know what I mean? From allegations to like sound notes of him and somebody in a bathroom to his bodyguard talking to kind of
Cassie
different
taking
stuff.
his
Cassie, and then after that, the video come out, and then he house get raid, and then he get arrested, and you know what I mean. So it's just a lot to touch on when it comes to Diddy. But my question to you,
Pause.
right?
Big pause. Jesus Christ. I listening.
It's crazy because I never used to say a lot to touch on until I meet you, you know. I just used to be like, hey, I guess that's
That's a
podcast, edit,
Jesus
kitty check.
Lord. Pause, dog. Chris. No, man, take a 5 minute, dog.
Okay, what you just say? What you just say? What you just say?
Me never say a lot to touch on until I meet you. And dog, what type of fuck you talking, dog? Hey.
I mean, it's true. You know what I mean? We in July. Pride month done. You know what I'm saying?
Cool, chill. Hey, people asking before you ask your question. People want to know like this are X-rated epoch going on. Like, man, you know, clothes on, girls talking about you know, shut on. Like, what going on? What vibes is?
If I want me pour on me shot, I could pour on me shot. You know what I'm saying?
Me see nobody say put it on though. I think the viewers are helping the getting the views up. So keep it off. You know
I
what
could
mean?
pour on me shot. You know what I mean? It's just that I walking on and I using the podcast
Yeah.
to track my gains. You check what I'm saying? So it's like last episode I look different. This episode I look a little different. Then the next episode I'm gonna look even different. Before you know it, I'm gonna be taking up my whole screen.
What am I yelling at me, man? Is that man talking? Ain't me talking? They said
I talking to the masses.
Nah, never like, oh, chill, Chris. We not complaining, that.
No, like I put it on, dog. I put it on.
Yo,
Like
you don't have to. You good. They say you good. Everybody say you. Nah, never put a red stop sign. Never say chill out, dog.
Dog, I could see the YouTube being shirtless to talk about the diddler. Like, no, I put it on my shirt. Rain, continue. Okay, my question for you while I put on my shirt is, so if you is Diddy, right?
I ain't not Diddy, for God.
Let's say you Diddy. Let's say, okay, you could be Reno and you going through the same stuff that he going through, right? You out of jail now. Let's say you get out of jail, right? All those people that wasn't on your side, all those people that were supposed to have your back, that stay quiet, that wasn't defending you, that, you still gonna be cool with them. You still gonna be cool with, like, the Jay-Z's and, like, like all of these people that claim to be your dog but went and said stuff or not say stuff. Like, how you moving?
Tell us something. I got a water gun. They gonna fill it with baby oil. You know what I'm saying? And when I see a fucker on the street, I'm gonna just pew. You know what I mean? Like, in your fucking face. You know what I'm saying?
That shit is part of the probation ring. You can't just be spraying people with baby oil. I feel like that gonna be.
I don't think they're gonna say that. I think they're gonna say under no acts of violence where that could be not seen as acts of violence. Shit, I'm actually.
If I get shot with baby oil from Diddy, I don't care if that fuck ain't do nothing to me. I gonna scream like, be sure. I won't be paralyzed. I try and get myself a friggin' check.
How you and check it? You know, never mind.
You mean I just get shot?
But no, I wanna. That's something that somebody bring up before, right? Like, hey, Chris, the man is unstunned. Imagine me being on trial. Gang, for basically like forcing a girl or forcing women or forcing mad fucking people to sit down and torture this girl. I'm on trial for these type of things. You gonna go to court? You gonna go to court for me? You gonna wear a free Reno t-shirt? If that man saying, damn, Reno dragging a girl across the hotel, Reno making she bleed and still making them fuck she, like, Reno is a sick motherfucker, like, you will still go as my dog?
Yeah, for sure.
Because you know where you're going to be seen as? You're going to be seen as this. Wow, Reno really had 4 man beat this fuck down for real against her will. And when you show up to court there and say, wow, Breezy, I know about it. Breezy's a sick dude too.
I mean, I ain't gotta go to all of the cases. You know, I could go to 1 or 2 just out of support. But I mean, like, I feel like you as my boy, you probably gonna tell me don't come. You know, like, as a real boy, you probably be like, bro, you good? Just stay out of this. Like, this phone call is good enough. You know what I mean? Just don't support no bullshit attached to my name and we good. You know,
I don't want no interview and be like, man, I had ran on the podcast for so much years. And I never know that man was just a really freaky dude. Like, I felt like, I don't want no interview talking.
I thought I was a freak until I meet my dog Raymond, son. A man invite me over to pod and I was like, where the mics, man? I was like, let's fucking a mic, what it says. Back again for another one with the grand. Share up the live, man. We have a big, fat, juicy show ahead of us today.
You
Who's
talking
gonna bring?
crazy, gun.
We're gonna get into our first topic, bro. Let's
Break
get
we
right
in.
into. Yeah, for sure. I get you, dog. I get you, pimp. I get you. So we talk a little bit about this. Yeah, we definitely want to incorporate at least one Caribbean segment for sure. We're gonna call it Caribbean things, Caribbean vibes. Maybe we're gonna find a name. I could DM we suggestions on a name where we're gonna target Virgin Island. Not only Virgin Islands news, or it's just Caribbean talk, period. It could be a Caribbean news. It could be just talking about situations in the Caribbean or just comparing and contrasting with Babylon, which is the United States, and the Caribbean. Or just compare and contrasting the Caribbean with every other place.
Or it could be shit. Anything Caribbean too, one Caribbean in a sense. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure, for sure, for sure. So our topic, right, is what we thought was normal growing up. You know what I mean? So like you were raised on St. Croix, I was raised on St. Croix. Now we living in the States. So now we get children in the States. So, we could really compare and contrast this thing. Like what we used to feel like it was normal in this in St. Croix that right now our kid can do here in the States. Like what's something that is like, man, we used to do this heck like on a reg. I'll go first. Riding bike with no helmet.
As in like you mean like a legal post, or you be like you will make them wear a helmet?
Bro, I can't ride my bike. I used to ride my bike from St. Farm to Baron Spot and all that kind of thing. I can't ride those distances as a youth man here in Babylon with no helmet.
Why?
I think that's illegal.
Oh, that's why you're asking from a legality standpoint, or just you know what I mean? When we said
I
can't,
mean, I can, but like people gonna be like, "Yo, where's your helmet?" Like it's gonna look abnormal, but
I mean,
that's like a regular
subjective.
thing.
That's subjective to where you live, though. You know, you live in the slums. Nobody looking for no fucking helmet to check what you're saying. That's why I was like trying. I didn't know where you were coming from. You check what you're saying, but yeah, you know,
Well, the area where I live, you gotta wear a helmet.
I see what you're saying. Okay, I get you.
Hopping in the back of somebody's truck when you need to go up the road. That's a regular thing. I thought that was a regular thing. Like I at that time I hop in the back of a truck. I don't even think I was in the state. I think I was in Puerto Rico. Like, I can't do that, Like, why not? Like, this is like a extra seat. When I was a kid, I always used to say like, when I grow up, I'm gonna get a truck because if I get a truck, I could move more people around in it. You know what I'm saying? Like 6 people can go in my truck and we out. But it's like when I grow up and I realize you can't be back there for real. Like that's illegal.
You
I'm
can't
like,
stand
what?
up in the back of the truck if I keep doing that. You can't
Nah,
do
I
anything.
ain't gonna lie. I used to be in the back of the truck pretending I was soft him or something. My uncle used to
Well,
be like, "What you doing?" I used to be like, "Mate, I just trying to balance back here." You know what I'm saying?
I say one of them for me is go outside. Just literally go outside and do whatever, ride a bike, do whatever. Like I think a lot different up here. Like you have more cautious. You check like shit, kidnapping, all this weird shit that be going on in America. Like you just can't get caught up in that. And on top of that too, outside in the same out there, like you don't really see it like how it used to be back then. Like any neighborhood you go to, like you gotta be careful when you're driving. Cause mad kids are always in the street. Like
Bro,
that don't really be the case out there.
speaking, I would say we as like 10-year-olds used to be going in people's house to buy ice pop and Pokemon cards.
Can't do that,
Like
no?
imagine your kid saying like, "Yeah, we about to go in somebody's house and buy candy." What?
Yeah,
Like
can't
that
do
frick
that, no?
goes so way. Like we used to go in like people's house like I'm buy shit, ice pop and all of them stuff. So ice pop, if you guys don't know, is in the Virgin Islands. Well, not even in the Virgin Islands, because apparently in Rock they don't call it ice pop, my son. Um, they call it a special. Oh my god! Why? Why the fuck are they call it a special like? What the fuck I see? But anyways,
It's a special frozen drink. Rock
that's it. I could
101.
call anything a special.
No, it gotta be frozen. Rock 101.
Red,
Yeah,
chill.
son. Yeah, rock 101. If I ever need any rock information, I use a guy. I got a lot of rock friends now, you know. So
Here what, right? Shout out to rap one time for the one time, but we gonna be honest here, dog. Like Ice Pop is a more fitting name for a Ice Pop than a special. Because we the pop it out of the cup, you know what I'm saying? We the pop that fuck out the cup, we the turn it around, upside down, and we the eat it like that fuck. That's how you the eat the ice pop. Because if everybody know if you eat the ice pop regular straight out the cup without popping it out, like it gonna turn into ice.
that's what you call it. That's what you think you call it.
Why think it call that? That's why it call it.
Cause I thought that a brand of popsicles actually was called Ice Pop. I thought that's why we call it Ice Pop, cause it's the same thing. Like how we call all SUVs Jeep, cause a Jeep is a SUV. Like I thought we call it that because
And we
of
call
that.
all
Pop,
cereal
Ice Pop.
cornflakes.
Cornflakes, exactly. That's why I thought we was calling Ice Pop, not that we pop it out the cup. You know what I'm saying?
Shit,
But,
I just adding more shit to the reason, you know what I mean? Why we need to just as a Virgin Island come together and be like, here what, right? Ain't no more you call it Ice Pop, you call it special. We as a Virgin Islands, you know what I mean? Water Island included. We gonna call this thing Ice Pop and we gonna just leave it as that. You know what I mean? I could keep the water fountain as bubbler. I never had a problem with Ayo calling the water fountain bubbler. I never had a problem with that because really and truly, like, especially the big 5 gallon that you the pour, it a bubble. You did you know what I'm saying? So I could have that. We as a Virgin Islands, we could call her.
simple fucking people, dog. Like that's
But
the way to get names. That is crazy.
You dude, rock. Let me tell you something about rock.
They creative.
No, they not.
Special is very creative.
Let me tell you something about rock.
But
Them,
we sound like caveman. You know, bubbles. We call it the bubble.
them all them man, whatever you good at, all they gonna do is put a man behind it. And that's your name. That's what it that
Breeze man.
wrist man, dunk man, all kind handle man.
Diddy man.
Just man behind her.
Pause.
Yeah, what? Yeah, for sure. What? Good look. Appreciate you, Rain. What else you want to add? What else you want to add before we move on to the next topic?
What you could do, outside that you wouldn't do back home, or you vice versa.
Something that is like normal back home that ain't really normal in the States.
Staying out late till the sun come up. I think like I don't know what time club's supposed to shut down. in
Oh
the VA,
shit,
but
that's true.
I ain't gonna lie, it'll suck when when they say the club closing or whatever time it closing. They be like, why? Like why it closing? I confused. I fuck all the gang. Like
I ain't gonna
a
lie.
lot could happen in 2-3 hours after I leave this club. Like it make more sense for us to just close the club at 5.
But yeah, it always have an after party. They just got asked around like, where you going after this? Oh, they got an after party and a laundry mat in the back and all kind of thing. But
The laundry mat is
for sure, I don't went to an after party. I was like, what the fuck? The hell? They still behind the laundry
Doing
mat.
Molly and them fuck.
No, I wasn't doing any Molly. Like, stop. Well, you always attaching drugs to me, dog.
Sorry, drinking Molly.
Anyways, your ass like a lot of fuck. No, but like on a serious note, like I like 2 o'clock being the cutoff because I just can't wait to go home. So like I'd be like my head like I'd be like, yeah, I leave, do my I like my social battery done so quick. It's like I'd look and I'd be like, yes, 30 more minutes. Oh, I out this
That ain't me, fam. That ain't me.
No, I just don't like to be out for too long. You know what I mean? And I like it
Stay
that
home.
I like that it done at 2 because you to go to the club at 11 and it done popping. Like I'm saying, Crow, you could never go to any club at 11 and it popping. That man they even pull free before 12 and people will still come after 12 and saying crazy.
That's why I'm saying like up here, like it get places, dimples, that you could go to and stuff that'll be out late. You know what I mean? But a lot of these certain places in DC, a lot of the time they don't close at a certain time. You check. So then we always thinking come club late. Anyways, we want to club around like midnight, 12:30, 1 o'clock. I really want to walk in around 1. I think that's the best time to walk in. You check everybody don't kind of tipsy, everybody don't lit having a good time. You just walk in, what the fuck the function and go crazy. You check.
What the fuck the function?
And then too, somebody said that earlier said walking down St. Clair Road or remember hand. Like walking around outside with liquor in your hand. You check
That's
like
true.
we can't do that out here. You check
That's
and
true.
hey, we just vibes and we have fun, you know. So like these are things that we do. You don't question it because we don't know why we don't do the things we do. We just do it. But when you act that way up here, you may go jail. So that's why I'll be like, wow, you gotta really be careful. You ain't back home, like, yeah, my boy, put on your
Like,
shit
so
before
much
you walk
people,
in.
so much people like that been home probably would have never, ever get a mug shot if they had stay home because they'd be getting arrested for shit that they wouldn't get arrested for back home.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like
Bad
shit.
niggas.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's
Don't
crazy.
drink and drive. You know what I mean? Just learn I don't drink and drive. A lot of people do it back home. Don't do that fuck.
I ain't gonna lie. I want to run the family before we get into the next topic.
Oh, that's a
I feel
perfect chance, man. Sing the theme song for the family.
family never fail. It make me want to rock my tail, man.
There we go.
Run it.
Yago.
So I am bisexual.
Hold on, hold on,
However, the
hold on, hold on,
past
hold on, hold on. Wait. Hey, if I don't know what fan mail is, a fan mail is a submission from a person that we is anonymous to me at least. 'Cause I didn't see who sent it. You check. So like most of the time people that send it in our inbox to one of the co-hosts, to one of the WTG girls, they'll push it towards us and we'll just play it. So when we don't see these things, we don't have live reactions. You check like what are you
Wait a
listening
man.
to right
What
now?
happened? Dog, first and foremost, shout out to the person that submitted this family. I'm not laughing at your family. I'm laughing at how his man going on. Like,
Cause the way
why
how
the
she
man stop the
started,
family?
dog, she ain't say good morning, good night, good afternoon. Like she doesn't her car pondering about life. Like I buy. Let me not say nothing before they clip me. You check, but like that's crazy. That way
Yeah.
get her crazy. But anyways,
I mean, yeah. I mean, like sometimes the man they start rapping before the beat drop, and that'll be the best
yeah,
song.
that's how I
You
feel.
know what
Like
I'm
she just
saying?
start like, brrr, like hold on. Like
What's
you didn't even say your name.
Yo, that
Like
was
come to the mic, dog.
it is funny.
Man, yeah, here we go, man. Let me start this thing. All right, fan mail, everybody. Thanks for coming.
So I am bisexual. However,
We
the
know.
past 2 years, I haven't had sex with men. I haven't felt the need to interact with men on a dating level because I feel like the dynamic has changed. I feel like now women are requiring more from men, and men are either surprised by it or they're not used to it or they're just like, we don't have to do that. Um, but it's changed because women are coming more into themselves nowadays. So we're the providers, we clean, we cook, we do all of that, and then we still have to be our own emotional support. So it's like, okay, other than dick, and sorry to be frank, but other than dick and money that y'all are being stingy with nowadays, what do men have to offer? And I'm not saying it's all men, but majority, like, have you went to therapy? Are you willing to go to therapy? Do you have any self-awareness? Are you emotionally intelligent? Are you disciplined? Like, I believe women now are looking for more of that connection, and it's lacking severely in the male female dynamic when it comes to relationships. So it's safer um, for me to date a woman emotionally and sexually because men are also over sexual. A lot of them are hypersexual, and that's why it goes back to discipline. Because I'll say this: lesbian sex is very intense. So it's something that you would want all the time. However, there's no pressure for that. So I don't have to feel like, oh, I need to have sex every day to keep this person. Like, and I feel like in the male female dynamic, that's the vibe that it gives. And it's like, okay, if I'm
Heads
cooking, I'm
every day could
cleaning,
keep on, man. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
working 1, 2 jobs, plus running my business, plus making sure you're okay and you're safe emotionally and mentally. What do I get from that? Like, I feel like there's no benefit with being with a man nowadays, and that's why I've decided to predominantly date women in this era of my life right now.
There's no benefit in dating men.
Okay.
This is coming from a bisexual woman, by the way, guys. So she been
How
on both sides.
how are we handling this family, as in like which kind of what kind of version response do you want us to give? Like how you want me to respond, Chris, is the question I asking you. Cause I have three different ways I could respond right now. And the way I want to respond probably in the right way to respond. You check like
Um, I just feel like you should just respond as you. You know, like she said.
the money for you. Point blank simple. I feel like if you feel all these things come with being with a man, what you explain in my ear, they ain't sound fun. Yeah, sound like stress. Yeah, sound tiring.
Yeah.
Yeah, sound painful.
And 2 years without men is like you really could do it out for real.
Like to be honest, if you feel like women give you what it is you want and continue being with women, don't come back on the side towards men. You check like if your sex is great, cool, that's perspective, that's awesome for you and congratulations to that. You know what I mean? That's dope. But I don't think you speaking for women. Well, man could offer stability, leadership. Man could offer a place of peace. Man could offer a head of household, a home. Man could really teach. And I ain't saying women can't teach. I ain't saying women can't do certain things, but men have certain things that they are supposed to do. And if you walk into the right man life, then he will show you. But the ones that you probably dealt with probably ain't the one, like, you know what I mean? You can't post in that same box. You check on. Yeah, man, I just feel like she just don't like man, dog. And that fuck made me feel away because this men history year, you know what I mean? Like men mental history year is an important thing. And I feel like we don't take it serious. You check? And I feel like this is one of the reasons because you box us in. A lot of the times, a lot of people do things off of trauma. A lot of men like to have a lot of sex. I think everybody like to fuck. I think girls love to fuck just as much as dudes love to fuck. You know what I mean? So I don't
She
want
did
to
mention she don't have to feel pressured by like a dude cheating on her just because today she don't want to have sex with him.
But when she said that, she also mentioned that is like pressure that he want to have sex every day, whereas in a lesbian relationship she don't really experience that. I'm the way how I know lesbians too, and I know they like to fuck too. I know they probably fuck more than dudes fuck girls. You check what I'm saying? So if you ain't want to be with a dude, it's okay to not be with a dude. You know what I mean? No pressure at all. You know what I'm saying? It just don't sound like you interested. And it sound like it don't sound like you want it, to be honest.
It's tough, you know. It's tough because, you know, I do a lot of research ever since I moved to the States. I communicate with a lot of individuals. I get different perspective and things. So it do really be hard to defend men because a lot of these niggas is some, I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie. They are some fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's tough because if you want to guide them or send them in a direction of stateside dudes, if they fucked. Because stateside dudes is like, me ain't gonna lie, everything she described is really like a stateside dude. Like, them man really feel like there's the praise, they entitled, they ain't gotta do shit, they ain't got, you know what I mean? It's every spending money is a pride, all of them different stuff. So I would want to direct them to our Caribbean brothers as well, but it's like all that you longing for, you're going to get, but at the same time you might pick up on some card to your check, cause like, you know, So it's like I don't even know where to send on you, check. But
she
there are
mentioned
good people out there. Yeah, go
she
on too.
mentioned emotional intelligence and did you go to therapy and all these different things as
That is true. Men
saying.
don't like to go therapy.
Well, I know. I saying what I'm saying is that you. It sounds to me like men have a lot of work to do to you. Like in sense, men have a lot of work to do. Period, on themselves to be ready to be the man that you need in your relationship. And that's why I'm like, wait a minute. You think all men broken and they need that? Like, can't you become emotionally intelligent? Like, can't you learn on your own and do things on your own and grow or grow from your past experiences from how you was raised? Like, that's why I say you boxing niggas in, but like you gotta actually like think about it. Ain't all niggas you just ain't bump into the right nigga yet. And if you have certain requirements, then don't settle for no nigga that don't match the requirements that you want. You know what I'm saying? But don't box my
So
niggas in, man. You know what I
somebody
mean?
that
Like,
didn't want somebody that didn't want to comment on the live because they wanted to protect their identity send me a message and I said, "Do you want me to read it?"
say the name. Hey, let me tell you something. Diddy probably gonna do 20 years and check like this an episode we gotta go all out. You know what I mean?
God,
Just
load.
joking,
Taking
okay,
back off my
joking.
shot, man.
But yeah, you
Um,
got you.
so yeah, she said, as a
Got you.
bisexual woman myself, if you don't appreciate the sex that's given lesbian, I can't even mess with lesbians because they say I got male energy. Okay,
What I mean?
thanks for your. I guess you just wanted to share that with us.
Male energy. What's male energy? Like
What is male energy?
the level of horniness, like
I think
dominance. Like what's the energy that she talking about? But
okay. I think male energy is quite simple. I don't know if you see like girls that just be like, I just want to get in my soft girl era. So this soft girl era is where they're like, submissive. Yes, pause. Yes, daddy, and all of those stuff. Like,
like
they
girls.
tailing you. They just ready to just be a girlfriend. Massage you, cook for you, clean for you, suck your dick and demand and all kind of fuck. But when they're not in that era, they're giving off male energy because they move in dominant, they move in, you know, they with
Yeah,
aggression, you know what I mean, type shit.
yeah. Mm, I get you. I get you. Like I said, mama, um, go for what you want. You know what I mean? The things that you listed, you literally just listed what it is you want. And if you can't find it, what I do, but you find out a woman and just a woman, ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? All over the end of the day.
For sure. You wanna run
For
the part
sure.
two?
Is that part two?
Boy,
How long part two is?
just as long as part one.
What do you think?
I think it will be smooth because you're gonna give us something else to talk about.
Also, I have been sexually assaulted and raped by men who have claimed to be, just a friend, a good person to me. And
Chris, what?
it didn't really affect me because, in the Caribbean, rape culture is a thing. Like, it's not okay, but it's a thing. It's a thing that we've gotten accustomed to normalizing. And so for a lot of years I felt like it was okay. Like, it was okay for a man to take advantage of me, even if I knew in my heart of hearts it wasn't. I was like, okay, well, this is the norm, this is society, this is what, you know men do. Like, we just have to give ourselves to men. And starting therapy and being more self-aware and working on my trauma is another thing that caused me to stray away from being with a man, because I'm like, damn, the people that God put on this earth to protect me, shit, they hurting me. Like, they they doing the damn thing. So it pushed me towards being with a woman more, because women are just nurturing by, spirit. Even studs, because I rarely date femmes. I date more studs. They can be just as bad as men. Don't get me wrong. However, it feels safer because I've never had a a stud, rape me or hurt me in that sense, when they're supposed to protect me. And I also feel like because they're females, they understand a little better what it is. And a lot of people don't know, but a lot of studs have been sexually assaulted by men. So that's just the dynamic right now. Not saying that I write off men completely. It could change in the future, but for right now, I feel safer emotionally and mentally with males.
I take back everything I said.
Wait,
I
hold
take
on,
back.
wait.
Man is a piece of shit. You right. They're not intelligent. They don't need to work on themselves. They need to go fucking therapy. And they need to stop being horny. Yeah, you right. I take back everything I just said, put on a ball and straight out the window. That wasn't even me. That was me listening to the first voice note without finishing the rest of the fucking book. And Chris set me up. He used me for clickbait. He a sick fuck for that. You know what I mean?
I didn't
But
listen. I didn't listen. I had to
if
like
you listen to
play.
the first 5 seconds and you hear enough to know exactly how I want to respond to the second voice note, and I'm pretty sure you did. Yeah, but on the real though, that's tough. That's really tough, and I'm sorry that you really went through that. You know what I mean? Like that's really messed up. And other women have changed their sexuality because of these things. You know what I mean? That sucks, and I really hope you get a piece of your need. And niggas out here, I gotta chill the fuck out, dog. Like, I gotta, man, like, what the fuck, dog? Like she said, man was brought on this earth to protect them, but you saying man is the one that hurting them. And it's like, that's true. You check? That's a broken world, and we ain't supposed to be living like that, you know? I just hope everybody could be safe and not have to experience this, because I don't want my dad to experience none of this, you know what I'm saying? I don't want none of my family and my friends and that stuff, nobody to experience these type of things, you know?
Right.
So that's very touchy.
Oh, for sure. For sure. I want to thank the individual for opening up with us and sending that fan mail. Definitely, like, we encourage everybody to send fan mails, whether it's deep like that or like lighthearted as well. If you just got a topic I want us to talk on, all those different things, you could just go ahead and submit it to any of our social media platforms. You know what I'm saying? The DMs, all them good stuff, and we'll get to it. If I send a fan mail and we ain't see it, like, comment on one of our clips, but yo, I sent a fan mail. What the fuck? We usually just see comments more than DMs.
If I could lighten up the mood, they saying you gotta go deal with St. Lucian, man. They're gonna take care of you. That's what it is. That's what in the comments,
So
But
you head over to St. Lucia. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to they had a page that share our clip today. They might have like a whole 100 something followers. St. Lucia some. Shout out to them. Pick up yourself. So St. Lucia, so people in St. Lucia seeing us and seeing what's going on. So big up to St. Lucia. You know what I mean? I don't already know we get viewers from Belize. We get Belize behind with the grain for sure, for sure. I wanna make a shot rain. I wanna make a shot with us on it. But like as cartoons.
you love a cartoon, eh?
I wanna fuck to say we love Belize. But with the green shot, put Kevin on it smile like I want a bad shot say we love Belize. But yeah, man. We also had a clip that dropped today. TikTok didn't want us to be great, so we had to take it down. But like it on IG.
Hey, I'm back on TikTok soon. We just been walking. That's why I ain't get post back. But we got a lot going on right now. You know what I mean?
Somebody did comment on IG and been like, "Yo, this a fire clip. The edits is fire." So I just want to publicly say that ask the man there to give the credit to Mr.
Who?
Reno. You know what I'm
Me?
saying? Yeah,
Me?
dog. Big
Let
up
me tell you,
yourself.
no. One thing I don't like is when man will be trying to like suck out a man fuck and like not really, really be honest with everything that really happened. You check like, bro, you can't glaze me without giving yourself real credit. You know what I mean? Because as a minimalist. You know how I see the wall plain. I don't like too much sauce on my nuggets and them fuck like I like my wings naked and the sauce and they said I'll dip the fucking wing in a sauce. You know what I mean? I had plain ass nigga.
Why is
Get
that
what I'm
playing,
saying?
man?
So to be completely honest, when I doing clips and stuff, I don't gotta push it to Chris. And when I push a clip to Chris, if Chris laugh, I know I good. If Chris don't laugh, that means I being too plain. And the man tell me, I was like, man, I want to do these clips like A, B, and C. And the man was like, the memes will carry the fuck rain. And I been like, but me want too much memes on this heck tag. Like, how these men gonna hear the story or what they got? The man like, rain.
Dog,
Like telling you. And I do that
Dog.
fucking magic.
dog, perfect. And it's like you use yourself as a meme. That shit was so genius, bro. Like I don't think you understand. Like that is comedic genius right there. And I did tell you that I was like, bro, we could really use our clips as memes. Like the heck, Flizzy, like, Flizzy, like, they used to call me Moraskan.
My nickname was Mother Skunt.
Yeah, like
You's
that's
a monster.
oh yeah. No man, use a monster, man. Ray, you have to use that fuck. I wanted the
Yeah,
clip.
for sure.
You have to use that shit. I wanted the clips. Yo, Kwana post a big plate of food the other day. I swipe up and the heck I was like, use a monster, man. I'm
no,
dying.
we got to. Hey, cool. I could segue or what? I could segue to something a little more flavorful.
Yeah, man. Segue.
You bring up a nice segi. I like that pocket watch segi. You know what I mean? That's a
Oh, yeah.
that's
We'll
a
talk
dope
about it.
segi, man. So what's something that you buy this week
Mm-hmm.
that you just have regret buying? Like why buy that heck, dog? Like why?
What a week just started.
What you spend money on this week that is like, why even have to even do that? I could go first.
Gone through, hell yeah.
I had a $30 parking ticket from DC from when I take Chris out to fucking brunch, dog.
They still give we the fuck? This man say he was going low. This man was, hey, this man. Hey, I swear on everything. If we see that dude again, I'll be like, you
His hands.
capping motherfucker.
So don't give your hands, don't put our hands on you.
No, I mean, he gonna be fired. So like,
He
why
on the
we
way to
walk
about
it
to get
there?
hands, to be honest with you. But, but in reality though, like I spent $30 just because I didn't want to deal with it, you know. Like the man literally said, oh, it got a sign that said don't park here. I look at the fucking tree, it ain't had no sign of the tree. I said where? He said you gotta walk over a little down the road and it's right there. I could take you to it. How the hell I supposed to know I'm supposed to park there, gang? And I could really fight it, but if I fight it and lose, I would have to pay $10 more. So I was like, you know what? I ain't even wasting my time. I gotta spend the 30. But I really don't feel like I have to spend that dumb fuck, to be honest with you, but we
Yeah,
move,
that
man.
shit
We move.
crazy. 1 second, right?
What's some things I spend money on this week that I probably shouldn't spend money on, man? I'll say why I spend money on that. I glad I spend money on. I buy gas for $36, right?
I'll be like, that's a Larry Bud.
No. The gasoline from the gas station. Let me tell you.
Oh,
what it
okay.
was worth it,
Oh,
though.
my bad.
My new hybrid get like 566 miles after fill up. You know what I'm saying? So like
Wait,
I was
what?
like, I lean back in my chair like 566. I put our AC to the max. I said we good, dog. You know what I'm saying?
566 miles. It's crazy.
So I pay spend money on that. What were you, dog? What was something that you regret spending money on?
It's crazy because it's parking too, dog. Like I had went to that the same incident I'll tell you about. Like I had went and I park in an area that I wasn't supposed to park in. Well, I was supposed to park in, but I just didn't feel like it didn't have a QR code right by the parking thing, and you to pay for it. Check. But like I literally was just there for like probably 45 minutes. I was like, and I'm about to pay for parking and I about to leave. You check. I just leaving my car here right quick. I coming right back. You know what I'm saying? And then like boom, like I get in the mail too, like I open up the heck, they just get my whip. License plate, pictures, everything. Like, damn. So, like, you know, I had to pay for that. You know what I mean? $90. You know what I'm saying? But here's what it is. Also, same parking, a next parking bill because I leave my car at the airport when I come over by you. So, like, there was some bread too. So, yeah, man,
When you say heck out, like just don't sound right, you know, but that's something you just gotta let man alone. One thing my
Well,
man got alone and check.
leaving the whip at the airport? No man, that is smooth. It's smooth. It's smooth. Cause like, let me explain why it's smooth, right? It it come out to $130 in total, right? You gotta remember, it have been probably like it have been less if I had come over the time I was supposed to come over. A Uber slash Lyft from my crib to the airport were running me close like on the high 60s. So that's there and back. So I'd have probably just saved $10 if I use a Lyft. So I spend $10 extra just for convenience. So when I come off the plane, I could hop in my car and just go straight home.
I feel you. I feel you. Okay,
So and
okay,
if I
okay.
didn't have to spend that extra night because I missed my flight, I'd have been in the lake. I'd have been in the green, type of way. So
I get what you saying.
it
Get
kind
what
of
you
work
saying.
out. Kinda
Very
work out.
cool, cool, cool. Good segment, man. When we have more people participating, it's gonna be more funny. It's gonna be dope. You know what I mean?
I
I
feel
can
like I
see
spend money on
potential.
something I want to spend money on.
I spend money on wipes and I'm missing wipes, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
Rain. How much times Rain, don't tell me no fuck, but no wipes, dog. Wait. I know this money coming for me for a little pack of wipes. And we've been on 7 to 8 Atlanta trips. And you knocking on my door like, for the wipes, that G. Hey, leave that wipes in the bathroom. Hey, where the wipes? Like, what fuck I see you, Rain?
I don't confiscate the wipes
The
as
man to
we
be
run. They
running
were
through
like,
my wipes, dog. Like, what the fuck I
get that
hearing?
man up. I'm about to be really like slim after I give back to you. Like, my bad, Hey,
The man
man,
to be good. Man, they use that shit for everything.
you're right.
Man, use it to wipe his nose every fuck. Like, what going on, man? Like, I getting the wipes back. Like, no way you run through all these wipes, dog.
So this my mama said something she spent money on and she shouldn't have.
Oh, yeah,
Is
yeah. Drop it in the comments.
a self wax kit. Cause why the fuck I actually thought I was gonna do that.
I said,
You just gotta take a towel, put it in your mouth, bite it, and just go hard, man. You know what I mean? Rip that motherfucker off again. You be all good. Hey Chris, one more thing I want to touch on before we dip.
what happened? You too scared to rip it off? Like, that's what it is for the self wax quit. You just gotta close your eyes and just.
I said put a towel in your mouth and just go to work. You know what I mean? Put a towel in your mouth and just go to work. Yeah, hey, you wax a girl?
Yeah.
Have you ever waxed a girl? I think it's a better question because you look like you have a story. Oh,
No, I never wax a girl.
But you would.
I shave like my own, like
Okay. I see
you
what
know,
you're saying.
when Keisha was pregnant with Cole, like she couldn't like get on there, you check. So,
Oh, so you went low.
I been in our range like, you know what I mean?
Oh, she talking about eyebrows. My bad. When you say wax, is only one thing with man to think about. My bad. Eyebrows.
Yeah. Eyebrows, okay.
She don't want to lose her eyebrow. That's what she want to do.
Oh yeah, well shit. Nah, you don't want to lose an eyebrow.
You
You know what I mean? Like,
it's a wrong location. That's not our fault. She didn't specify. Like a self wax kit and be having fear. The first thing you think about is the wax.
yeah, you don't want to rip your
Right?
your connie, you know. Ain't nothing funny about ripping your connie, dog. You know.
Put that on a big little bottle.
Use a monster, man. Hey,
Sound
when we get
bite.
these sound bites in there, I want to be crazy. Oh, for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. Are you ready, man? I think that's it. Anything you want to touch on before we exit? What we get planned? What we get planned for the people and what they get to look out for? Like we get episode. We get
Eps coming. We get Eps coming. New Ep dropping next week. Get ready, man. Hey, I think we done. Like we been working. We work so hard. And we just showing out the fruits of our labor. Check, like we working
No,
really
for sure.
hard. You know what I
And I
mean?
hope
So,
I are enjoying it. Also, if I know of any sponsors that would like to sponsor these episodes, these shows, these high quality content, let's have them, shoot us a DM, my email, hit up our manager, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Let's work.
One thing I like to settle. Prayer start a movement called
Big up to prayer.
Don't Crash Out. Right?
Don't crush out.
Don't Crash Out. That's one of the hardest things ever, cause like mental health, mental health especially. It's ain't just for men, but period, mental health important. A lot of the time, crashing out just seem like the right answer. But when you crash out, you don't really have a chance to actually like see what's going on. Like, you on fire. You're not really paying attention to what's going on around you. So like for anybody that watching, like motivate a youth. Let them know it gonna be better soon. Like it ain't gonna be raining forever. You know what I'm saying? Like don't crash out. Like
Don't
I think that's
crash.
a
Oh,
really important thing to actually
I
like
love that
touch
movement
on.
prayer. Like, write
Yeah.
it, pause. You know what I'm saying? Like keep going. Like I like that you drop in little clips on it, and like I like
Yeah.
it, dog.
I like it.
Please, I don't give a fuck if one day you do it and I fucking gonna get like 3 legs, bro. Keep doing it. Make t-shirts. You know what
Don't
I'm
crash out.
saying?
Like, that's
Make
a
a
real talk.
song. Like, I like dog. When I see your live, I fuck probably had like couple little comments and views. You check. I pass back later and then I see like 300 shares and shit. Like you just shake the virgin and that's when you talk, dog. So keep it up, like
For
spread it
sure.
out, spread it
For
out.
sure. For sure. For sure. For sure.
Hey, them 2 posters fire.
Hey, give thanks, man. Etsy. You know what I mean? If I want shit, go on Etsy. We're not sponsored though. Yeah, man. Oh,
I
big
ain't
week
gonna
for
lie.
anime too. Hey, everybody like anime. It's a big week for anime. Go fanboy for a second, man. We get Dan coming back. Free Win coming back. We get a lot of shit coming back. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, big week for anime for all anime people watching one time for
Dan
one
the
time and
Dan
big week.
coming back. Oh shit.
You know watch so Dan, nigga.
Dog, the man trying to get he balls. What you talking about, dog?
Hey, he get him already though. We
Yeah,
said
he nasty though. It's crazy. He the turn into that nasty dude. Like,
grandma, that granny fuck.
I so glad she part of the team, dog. I always know she had a little.
Nasty show. But yeah, man, if I like anime, heavy week for anime, like July. If I like Ramcon, Rent a Girlfriend, new season out too. I just saying that's a Ramcon money check. So if I like that day, one time for the one time. But yeah, man, Chris, if you ready to
You freeze up or
I
you?
thought you were gonna finish a sentence. You check like that. You're gonna be like,
Oh,
if you
I
ready
swear
to,
the heck I freeze. No, but for sure. I want to thank everybody for tuning in and rocking with us for another great entertaining episode. This will be on our streaming platforms this Friday. So if you just tune in and you missed the show, don't worry, man. We got you, man. We're gonna drop it on a Friday, so on our way to work, I could listen to it and vibe out. Hey, I meet a girl in the gym today. She was working at the front desk, and she was saying that when she'd be cleaning the machine, she'd be listening to podcasts. So she went and she like subscribe and stuff like that. So
oh, bet, yeah,
we
man.
gonna move from 98 mil subscribers to 97.9 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Like we moving up in life. You know what I mean? So shout out to all the listeners one time for the one time and the viewers. We get more fire content coming for you guys. We have the vlog of our Hookie experience coming as well. So make sure I look out for that there too.
Yeah, man.
And
I'm
it's up.
rocking. Brr. Bless.